Was going to put a different picture up there for this. Oops, I hit the wrong button. So, for tonight's reading, we are going to be looking into a message from a lost loved one. We have 3 piles tonight. Pile 1, 2, 3. So take a second to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And thank you guys so much for whatever you do to support this channel, whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps, donations, super thanks, things, making purchases, leaving tips, Amazon wish list, anything you guys do to support my channel and the work that I do. Thank you guys so much for that. And thank you as well to our guides and to anybody in the spiritual realm who lends us a hand during these readings and all that kind of stuff. Really grateful to them as well. So, let's get started with tonight's message with pile 1. For pile 1, what is it that your lost loved one would like to tell you? Seek your destiny. Seek your destiny. It's time for you to pursue the path you feel drawn to. There's something that you're curious about. There's something that you want to do. Cat. There's something you're wanting to seek out. You have the entire universe within you. You are fully capable of branching out in this direction that you're wanting to branch out in. Listen to your intuition and trust in it. Don't allow this world to make you believe that your intuition is not real, or that that unconditional love that you feel inside of yourself is not a beautiful thing that you should continue to feel. Your light cannot be taken down by the darkness around you. We have forgiveness. Flowers on her grave. There could be somebody that maybe you leave flowers for. There could be somebody that you may spend a lot of time in communion with, talking to, seeking out. Know that they are there with you. And if you listen closely, you can hear their messages because they send them to you a lot. They would like your forgiveness. Somebody wants your forgiveness. Reducing burden. This will reduce burdens for you in your life as well. Once you're able to grant this forgiveness, once you're able to fill your heart with peace over the things that have came and went in your life, 87. Could be an age, or that could be the year somebody was born. Once you're able to let go of those things and allow bygones to be bygones, it's really going to shift a lot within your life. It's going to shift a lot within yourself, and it's going to make you feel so much lighter, so much more at peace. We have the Ace of Air. Listen to your dreams. This person may also be trying to reach out to you in your dreams in some way, bringing you some sort of message. You may be very worried or overly nervous about where you're going to live or what you may be driving. Somebody's car could have broke down, and you may be worried about how you're going to get it repaired, or you could be worried about where you're going to live, where you're going to go. You may be worried a lot about bills or something along those lines. You may even be feeling like it's somehow your fault that you're in the position that you're in. And if that's the case, they are wanting you to forgive yourself in some way. For some of you, there could actually be a message here as well about an inheritance or something that was stolen in some way, or people could have done something dirty when it came to things that were left behind for you in some way. And you might be holding a grudge about this as well. that could be what they're wanting you to forgive for. Like the Sandman sprinkling in your dreams. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. My lonely nights are over. So they may also want to let you know that the loneliness and loss and pain that you've been feeling for a very long time is something that is slow. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on a notification that popped up. So, this could definitely be something that is slowly healing in your life. It's weird, there were some noises going on in the video. Huh. Is it gone now? There were some noises going on in the video that weren't going on here, which was kind of odd. Somebody's really been doing a lot to try to get your attention in some way. But maybe you've been really exhausted or overwhelmed or overworked or just overly anxious about some things. They want you to take some time to just get back into that peaceful, grounded state. Just take some deep breaths. Shut off your phone, chill, relax by yourself, and just enjoy the quiet, embrace the peace without feeling so miserable. Because I feel like there's been a lot they've been trying to reach out to you about and tell you, but maybe you've been missing a lot of it because of everything that's been going on in your life. And so there's definitely a need here to just disconnect from the world around you a bit and hone in to what's going on within you and what's going on in the world around you. Like the actual world immediately in front of you. What's going on in the moment. And to just kind of leave the other stuff behind for a minute. And this is going to help you to connect to them more fully so they can tell you some of these things they've been trying to tell you. So we have the elemental of earth. Wine party. Once again, about getting grounded again too. Maybe even listening to some peaceful music, like some harp music or flutes, or like shamanic drumming music, or maybe even playing some of that stuff yourself, maybe even like harmonica, something like violin, something that's going to get you into a peaceful state and just bring you that calm energy. ASMR, or even like some sort of energetic healing session. You're worrying about things that you don't need to be worried about because everything's taken care of and everything's already aligned and lined up. What is meant for you is yours and no one can take it. You are going to have everything that you need to be able to take care of yourself and the world around you. You're going to have everything you need to be able to pay off these bills in the very near future, to take care of all these things that have been worrying you and stressing you out. And they've been trying to tell you that. They've been trying to get through to you. They've been trying to tell you to just enjoy yourself and your life and what's going on around you, because there's nothing to worry about. We have the 10 of Earth, which is the 10 of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck. In this, on the side of the Earth where the sun is, everything's lit up. It's bright. You can see everything clearly. Everything's very visible. And then on the other side where the moon is, it's dark, distorted, really hard to make out what's going on that side of the card. The intuition is what lights that moment up. And even then, sometimes you're unsure. They want you to be very sure of your footing. They want you to feel confident in the direction that you're going. And they want you to know that you're going to be coming out of this darkness, that you're going to be finding everything out, and everything's going to be being revealed to you. So there's no reason to be so focused on it, so obsessed over it, or so worried and nervous, anxious about it, because you're going to be knowing everything that you need to know here in the very near future. And everything's going to be very lit up to where you can see it all very clearly. And everything's going to be being exposed. There's something that's getting ready to be exposed that is really going to transform your world and transform your life for the better. Rose. Kissed by the rose on the grave.
Get back in here, y'all. Shut his live.
See? That is not here. That's not going on here. That's like on my phone and I don't know where it's going. Hold on. Okay. Another app opened and was glitching out and was apparently playing while this was recording. Weirdly. So, yeah. There could be some weird noises going on around you, or there could be like weird things that are happening around you, or some of the electronics could be just like popping on or doing some weird things, and that could definitely be this person. There was actually a couple weeks ago, I seen this guy that looked so much like my dad that I almost wanted to like stop and give him one of the roses that I had just picked off the bush nearby, because I had picked it off because I was thinking about my dad, and then all of a sudden this guy pops up and my radio started doing something really weird. It wasn't playing what I had playing anymore, and it was doing all kinds of weird numbers on the screen and like weird codes going on. And yeah, I actually ended up going after that guy for a minute, and then, you know, didn't catch up to him before he got to his hotel room, and was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go knock on his hotel door. But you may be seeing a lot of things that remind you of this person lately as well. A green crystal or stone of some sort may help you a lot. At this time, jade, emerald. Trying to think of other green stones. Can't think of any right at this moment. It's going to help you to tap in and tune into your heart chakra and heal some of the things going on within your heart. Some of the things that may be causing you that pain or that worry. You may be worried not just about yourself, but about those that you love, and whether or not you're going to be able to take care of them or provide for them in some way. For some of you, they could even be telling you that someone near to you might actually have something set up for you that you don't know about as well. Someone in your life may have found out that they're not going to be here much longer. And they might be doing things the smart way when it comes to that. And if it's not somebody new, it may have been somebody in the past that did something like this. Because like earlier we were talking about, there could actually be something coming up about something that was left to you and hidden from you for some reason or another that may be getting ready to come to light. So that's pretty much what I have for pile 1. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading and this message. Would love to hear what you had to say about it, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might have going on, things like that. And once again, thank you as well to each and every one of you who does whatever you do to support this channel. Whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, or leaving timestamps, donations, making purchases, leaving tips, things like that. Everything that you guys do really helps me out so much. It helps me to be able to support myself and take care of the things I need to take care of as I'm here to support you on your journey. So I really do appreciate it. And it's amazing. I don't think you guys understand or realize just how much even just liking or sharing this video does to help me out. So really, I appreciate you guys, 444, so much. So many blessings are coming into your life. Everything's about ready to be extremely stable. Anything that's been kind of off kilter or anything like that is getting ready to be extremely stable within your life. and you don't even know it. You don't even see it coming. You have an inkling of it, and you may have even gotten some of their messages about it, but it's kind of like you don't believe it. 1111. So, let's get to pile 2, and let's see what is going on with pile 2 and what your lost loved one has to say to you. We have change is unavoidable. Change is inevitable. The only variable is rate. Metamorphosis by Aura to Prophet. Really good song. We're trying to bring a change and enlighten a generation. Bring more consciousness into this world. This person wants to comment on how proud they are of your stability, your strength, the way that you are connected to your roots and to your background, and the way that you've healed a lot of your connection to your roots. The way that you have been working very hard to heal your heart or your chakra system so that the energy can flow through you without blockages in the way. The transformations you've made in your life is something very beautiful, and they love to see it. They're loving watching this new birth that you're going through. And they know that you know that their death caused a lot of these rebirths that you've been having. Things look very different in the light of the day than they do in the dark of the night. Your courage has been something that has been very unmatched. Your loved one could have been somebody who spent a lot of time in nature. They could have been somebody who was very fearless when it came to a lot of things. They could have been somebody who would hold snakes or like tarantulas, or, you know, they could have been somebody who maybe spent some time with tigers. They see this same strength in you, this same courage in you, the same ability within you to see the beauty in everything. The beauty where others fear. And they love that energy. They love the unity that you have fought for in your partnerships, your connections, your family relationships, your friendship relationships. You've really fought to transform things and to bring people together. In so many ways, you've fought and strove for that, and they absolutely love that. So some of you guys could be feeling very stagnant or stuck in some sort of way in your life at this time. You may be feeling like things aren't moving forward, or like nothing's really changing, or like things are stuck in some way. Risk and reward, the apple. And we have 2 things that are connected to temptation as well, because we have this apple and we have this snake that's right there. Don't feel like the things that are in front of you are bad. Curiosity is healthy and natural. Risks are going to bring you rewards. There's something in your life right now that you can take a risk on. And this may actually be involving a love situation as well, because there's this heart in the middle of this apple. And there's blood dripping down from it. I feel like a lot of you have had a lot of pain when it comes to your love life. For some of you, this could actually be somebody that was a partner to you. You could have been in a relationship with them when they passed. If you don't take a risk and take a chance to create a relationship with somebody, or to create a friendship or a family bond or something along those lines with somebody, you may never get hurt, but you'll never feel love either. And that actually, that statement is from the 10th Kingdom. If you haven't seen it, they do have it on YouTube. It's a really great miniseries. And he says something about, you may never feel pain, but huff puff, you'll never feel love either. Because if you don't take that chance and you don't take that risk, you never gain those rewards. You may never get hurt, you may never fail, you may never have a problem from risk taking of any kind. But you will also never receive those rewards. There's people who fear success, and there's people who fear failure. When you fear failure, a lot of times you don't try at all. When you fear success, a lot of times you get right there to that finish line, and then you throw it all away. Because you're afraid of what will happen if you actually succeed. If you actually cross that finish line and everything is fulfilled. What will I work on now? What will I do now? Where will I go now? Will I be the same person? Will I change as a person because of the success coming in my life? Will I handle the power and authority okay? Will I hurt people with the new power and authority that I have? Things like that. This person wants you to really understand and see deeper within yourself and understand the person that you are, and that no amount of success and money will change who you are at the core, what your moral values are, what your moral fiber is, and that you're going to handle this success very well. 44. Success, stability, strength. There's a lot of upcoming celebrations that are coming in for you. Don't mess it up before it even happens. Wheel of the Year. That could definitely be a cycle in your family line. A cycle that needs to be broken. And that's one of the cycles in my family line. My mom went to college when I was younger. She had started going back to college. And she was actually really close. She was only a couple credits shy of getting her degree so that she would be able to teach history. 22. And she jumped off the deep end and did all kinds of crazy shit and completely sabotaged everything she had been working so hard for. And she had worked so hard for such a long time at what she was working on. But when it came time to succeed, she just lost it. So this is the Wheel of the Year card, which is like the Wheel of Fortune in regular tarot. Seasons change. It's the time of the season of changing. So things are changing. Things are moving forward. Things are switching gears. As fall comes around, you learn to release and let go and allow things to die out. And then with winter, there's the coldness, the grieving, the darkness, the pain, the worry, the doubt. And then when spring comes, new life starts blooming to life, and there's color and beauty and joy and happiness and sunlight and optimism, hope for the future. And then in summer, you're kind of celebrating all the successes of the year. And everything's seen fully. Although sometimes summer can get bad too. There's good and bad in every cycle that we go through in life. There's positives and negatives in each position we find ourselves in. And it's time for you now, because you've learned what you needed to learn in this position, to move to this next position. And this next position is going to teach you a whole lot of new things. And you are very much capable of being able to move forward into this position and do a phenomenal job. Initiation. You are very much capable of communicating with the dead yourself. in this pile. Just saying. Very capable of it. You may be delving into deeper rituals. You may be delving into higher levels of magic. You may be delving into something very new. You're being initiated into something. You are being entrusted with this energy of breaking these cycles. You're being entrusted with this ability to be able to move forward and move ahead and move to that next level. And if you're being entrusted by the divine beings, if you're being entrusted by our divine mother and father, and they trust you and they look down on you with joy and happiness and peace, knowing that you are going to be able to do amazing things at this level, then you need to start seeing that inside of yourself as well. For some of you, this could actually be a mother and father as well that has passed on. If that's the case, it was like an accident where they both passed together. What are we gonna do? Do you want to build a snowman? Doesn't have to be a snowman. So connecting to those that are close to you at this time is going to bring you a lot of comfort too. Don't block everyone out and don't distance yourself so much. Allow yourself to connect and allow yourself to embrace the people around you and the love that's around you. Because this is going to lift you up and make you feel very good about yourself and your life. And it's going to make you feel less alone. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say to this pile, what messages wanted to come out. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might have going on, all those kinds of good things. Thank you guys so much for whatever support you send this way, whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, leaving timestamps, donations, making purchases. Everything you guys do to support me and the work that I do helps me to be able to support you as I'm here to support you on your paths. So thank you once again for everything that you do on that front. I really do appreciate it. And let's get over here to pile 3 and see what's going on with this message from your lost loved one. Protect the wild and green. You are a warrior fighting for justice. They couldn't be prouder of you, more proud of you, for the things that you choose to fight and protect. You could definitely be somebody who stands up for those who cannot defend themselves or those that are weaker than yourself, those who can't speak for themselves in some way. Community and web weaving. You are really weaving a very strong community for yourself. You're creating a very strong community for yourself. You're creating a very strong community around you. It takes a village to raise a child, is what just came to mind. You could definitely be somebody that notices things and takes action. You're very protected, extremely protected. In the cycles of life that you're going through, throughout the darkness and throughout the light, you are very protected, very watched over. They have your back. That's a lot of what spider symbolism is about as well. Elemental of water. Those kind of look like spirits as well there. Spirits made of water. There's a lot of spirits in the spiritual realm that have a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you. It may be time to delve into your emotions very deeply, to feel them, express them, and let them loose. Some of these emotions might scare you, especially with the strength of them or the largeness of them. How big they are, how strong they are, how loud they are. 44. But it's time to feel these emotions. It's time to express these emotions. It's time to allow yourself to become one with your emotions. No denying them. No holding back from them. No shoving them down in a box. It's time to fully submerge yourself in the water of your emotions, and this is going to bring so much healing to you. So much healing. Because you could be having a hard time understanding why you don't feel like your healing is going so well right now, or you don't feel like you're getting any better, or you don't feel like you're feeling a whole lot of happiness. You may have a lot of depression going on, or a lot of fear going on, or a lot of hurt and pain going on that you've been stuffing down instead of expressing. Be unashamed of your feelings. Some of you could have chose pile 2 as well. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. I don't care what they're going to say. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's the kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. So some of you could really be distancing yourself from everyone, pushing everyone out, isolating yourself away from the world, and not really, still not feeling that emotion though. You may be trying to numb it in some way, forget it, or let go of it, or, you know, you may be feeling like everyone around you hates you in some way, or you could be very focused just on the negative energies. It's time to start shifting that perspective, shifting that understanding, focusing on the positive energies around you, and allowing yourself to connect more deeply with the people around you. 45. The 5 of water. Yeah, pain, loss, grief, hurt, sadness. And some of that becoming anger because of that repression. So if you've been feeling very angry or extremely passionate about certain things, or extremely passionate about expressing yourself about certain positions or certain things going on or certain situations, and having a hard time finding a middle ground or seeing things from other people's perspectives, or, you know, dealing with your anger in some way, it's because of this sadness, this pain, and this hurt that you've shoved down that you're not allowing yourself to feel. And it's time to feel that. And it's also time to realize that you're never alone. That these people who passed away, you may have lost a lot of people in this pile. 41. You may have lost a lot of people in this pile, but they are around you all the time. They are there with you. They love you. They hear your pain. They hear your, even if you're not expressing it, they hear it. They feel it. They know it's there. And they want you to let it go. They want you to let it out. They want you to let it encompass you and take over, so that you can finally release it and let it go, so that you can heal. If you feel like you need to reach out to people, to reach out to people. There are people all around you. People that you have built connection with. People that you can call on. People that you can trust. Even if it doesn't feel like it, and even if it feels like you're alone. Because you have always been somebody who has stood up for the little guy. Somebody that's defended those weaker than yourself. 333. You're very protected once again. Very protected. Very seen, very heard, very noticed, very loved. And there's no reason that you need to suffer in this alone. And there's no reason that you need to hold back your tears. I know you've been a shoulder to cry on for many people in your life. And if you reached out, there would be somebody who would be a shoulder for you to cry on too. And it is okay to need that shoulder. So that is what I have for pile 3, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this message. I would love to hear what you had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, all that kind of good stuff. There could be some sort of weird lightning storm as well that has happened at some point. It could be very connected to the weather in some way. That's another reason for working on those emotions and allowing yourself to express them instead of bottling them up, because it can cause some pretty devastating results when you do. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you guys for all the support you bring my way, whether it be liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing, purchasing, donating. Anybody who does anything to support me in my work and to support my channel, it really helps me out so much. It allows me to be able to support myself as I'm here to support you on your path. So thank you guys so much for everything that you do, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day Everything that you do for me, you do for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.